guys, it's Kevin Clancy with Clancy Real Estate in Gilder, New York. I want to thank you for joining me on my video real estate blog. As you know, I created this blog to save you time and money, whether you're buying or selling homes in the capital region, and hopefully save you time if you are engaged in those same endeavors. This week, spring is here, the weather's starting to warm up. We are absolutely seeing great buyer activity. Listed many homes in the last couple of weeks. I mean, some of them 18 showings first day, selling homes 10, 15,000 over list price. Yet we have others that struggle on the market, and it just becomes, price point and school system and location. And that's really what the determining factors are, whether you have multiple offers on your home or whether you sit on the market. At homes that I've got listed over 900,000, we're seeing very limited activity. Homes under 350,000, tremendous amount of activity, which obviously makes sense as the affordability is better. But that's not what I want to talk about. This week, I want to talk about, many things in real estate have changed over the years. But the one thing I want to talk about, like we're seeing every day, and I've run into this 3 times in the last week, is basement egress. And it's so crazy. Like, real estate goes through cycles, right? Years ago, it was asbestos, then it was radon, then, I don't know, vermiculite we're having problems with. Now it's mold. But we're seeing this problem among agents, and I've had 3 calls from agents that, I'm selling homes that have no basement egress. And my thought on this, if you're a seller, think about this. You have a finished basement. Most likely you did not pull permits from the town. 90% of people don't pull permits from the town. But in most municipalities, you need to have a second egress out of the basement besides the stairs going down. 90% of people probably don't have that. Yet realtors get hung up with this whole fact that, hey, you got to have a second egress. I have sold dozens and dozens of homes that don't have a second basement egress. And I think it just comes down to an agent's ability to negotiate. An agent that says you can't sell a home without a second egress is an agent that can't negotiate. And I can tell you a story, 2 or 3 years ago, went into a house, and the couple had just met with another agent. And they're like, hey, don't worry, we just put a deposit down. We're paying $5,000 to get a egress window put in for a basement. We know we need one. And I told my sellers to cancel the contract, which they did, that I would sell the house without them putting the window in, which we did, and we saved them $5,000. And that's what we do as realtors. We work through problems. A basement egress window only needs to be in there if the buyer doesn't agree to it. A buyer can agree to anything. So we have negotiated dozens and dozens of home sales with finished basements without an egress window. That's what we do as real estate experts. That's why you hire us. But if you're a seller and you have a finished basement, it's something to think about. If you're a buyer and you're buying a house and you're looking at houses and you're in the finished basement, and I probably should elaborate, an egress window is just a separate way to get out of the basement if there's a fire in the house. I totally agree there should be a separate egress if there's a fire in the house. It's a safety issue. But you certainly can sell homes without it as long as all parties are aware. And I think that's what I'm trying to convey today, that agents get this mindset that you can't do something or something has to be done a certain way. There is no way that things have to be done. Everything in real estate is negotiable, and that's why you hire a firm like us, because we can certainly save you money. On the buy side, certainly we will argue to get the egress window for you if it's a concern for you. On the sell side, I will never, ever let a seller pay for an egress window. I will certainly make sure the buyer is aware of it before we go to contract. But it's just one other issue, just like mold, just like vermiculite, just like the many issues we deal with in real estate. But that's why you pay us for what we do. I hope this helps. If you're thinking about selling a home and you have a finished basement without an egress window, call me. I'm happy to take a look at it, tell you what we can do and what the steps are. But it should not be an issue. I'm Kevin Clancy. Thanks for listening to me this week. I hope I've enlightened you on the egress issue that is a major problem in our industry that should not be a problem in selling a house. You can reach me anytime at 518-461-9937. I look forward to hearing from you. Have an absolutely great week. Thanks for listening.